good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Thema, come on, music. So guys, today we are talking about Nicki Minaj. And let me just say, I have been controversial and said some things about Kenneth Petty. And some of this now, I believe, I'm going to have to take back, okay? Because a lot of times we have black men out there in the world that have done something and the world has blamed them for it and they're innocent, all right? And Nicki Minaj, although I think that Kenneth Petty is, not on her level, and she went down and still did somewhat of a dusty situation with him, it appears that our brother was blamed for something that he did not do. Now, I will say this, shout out to her for sticking by him, trying to make, a way for her message to be heard about his innocence. But now Jennifer Huff, or Hugh, how do you pronounce her name? Basically, she filed some charges on the brother that said he did the RAPE thing on her. He said it wasn't true, but at the time, I guess the brother didn't have a lot of money. He wasn't able to fight the charges. And there's a controversial video that she was recorded in which she talks about the fact that she told the judge that she wanted to drop the charges. However, the state picked up the charges and still gave the brother this particular plea, okay? And his life is being changed. He has to register as an offender, if you know what that means. But what I want to do is I want to play this particular clip and then I'll come back and talk about it.
Statute of limitations on perjury. Perjury is when you lie under oath, and regardless if I made a statement or I didn't make a statement, that is the reason why I stood up in court and I said, when a judge asks, like, yo, does anybody have anything to say before he is sentenced? I stood up and I said, Your Honor, I'm the person who pressed the charges. I would like to drop the charges. I made a huge mistake.
Wow.
This was like, I'm in court in front of his family, in front of friends, in front of everybody, like whatever. And they was like, take it to the DA, and nobody wanted to hear shit.
Because he probably didn't have a paid lawyer at that time.
I don't know how much good gonna come from that.
I'm saying that'll be like a load off of other people. You know what I'm saying? Me thinking how I think about shit. Like that'll be a good faith where niggas don't even gotta do all this other stuff. You know what I mean?
So guys, I want to talk about this, okay? She lied under oath. She made a huge mistake, okay? And this brother's life has been impacted ever since. Now, listen, I may talk about the fact that Nicki Minaj did not get a high value man, and the guy that she got is not necessarily on her level. I can deal with that. But one thing I am going to deal with the fact is she is sticking by this guy and his innocence. That's what I'm dealing with. Okay. And for so many black men out there, as much as we want to talk about women like Nicki Minaj that have weaves and they be doing their little things on the internet, how many black men need somebody out there to prove that they are innocent? Okay, so many black men get stigmatized and then they end up going to jail. All right, end up going to jail and they get labeled as that in jail. They didn't do it, and what happens to them in jail? We know they're often attacked, often become abused themselves. All right, Brian Banks, he's the guy that lost his whole football career behind all of this. Lost his whole career because some lady said he did something, all right, that he didn't do. A guy who had every opportunity, all right? And it's not right. This guy lost his whole entire life, his whole shit behind lies. And here's the situation. A lot of ladies do that out of spite. Oh, he don't want to be with me. I'm a file charge on him. And they know that and nothing happens to them. The state picks up the charge. You don't have the money to fight the charge. Take the case. Now, Kenneth Petty has another, some gun charge and stuff. He's definitely a pookie. But my heart goes out to black men like this. All right? And we have so many brothers that at any given time, it could have been us. That's what we fail to realize. At any given time, any woman that you have been with could have called the police on you and said, he did this to me, it could have turned your life upside down, where you can live, if you can get a passport, if you can do anything. All it takes is one lady to say that. And no matter how much she say she wants to change her mind, the state picks the charges up. You're broke. You don't have the money to fight the charges. And it's not right. I want to tell you guys something that's important. Black men, we have to talk about this. We really have to take into consideration how we treat and talk to women. I know this is the manosphere, that's important. I'm learning this the older I get in life, okay? We gotta learn how to talk to women, man. Especially the ones that we don't really see a long-term relationship with, but the women feel like they're getting long-term vibes from you. Set their expectations, bro. If you don't want to be with her, let her know, okay? Some brothers out here, what we do is we know that we don't want to be with the chick, but we're gonna still smash them anyway. And then when it comes out, we're like, listen, I was screwing you. I mean, I wasn't worried about you, no way, you're nothing. So now this woman is completely hurt, heartbroken and all the stuff. So what's she gonna do? She gonna do what she gonna think is right to do, which is to ruin your life. Because now we created an enemy. And if it's just that, let's let them know that, look, I'm not looking for a relationship. All this is what it is, you know? And if you choose that you want to deal with this, here are your options. But this is what I'm looking for. And don't get me wrong, that can still happen, but at least set their expectations. If you don't want to be with her, don't say you want to be with her. And I think what happens with some brothers is that's what's going on. Do your part. Don't be just telling chicks you want to be with them when you don't. You want to just stay with them and smash them when you don't. Let them know what's up. Let them know what's up. Look, baby, you know, right now, I'm not trying to say this is all your fault, brothers, but I'm just trying to say, look, I don't really want to be with you right now. I'm not trying to be with nobody. I want to have fun. You'd be surprised how many will still deal with you. But now I think some brothers, the way we dealing with them, and I'm not blaming you for this, but I'm just saying, the way that some of us deal with the stuff, it could help on how much the animosity is. So set their expectations that it's what it's about. A lot of women don't want to be tied down to you, no way. But you know, some brothers want to just have so much game trying to make somebody fall in love with you and all this stuff. And some of y'all can do that. And then when they do, love and hate is very close. We're going to have to be real. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again. So Celebrity John, appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.